Number 1. You feel completely at peace when you're with them. When you imagine your future with this person, it's easy to feel a sense of peace and completion. This feeling can be hard to describe or put into words, but it speaks louder than anything else in the world. It is an assurance that this is the one God has chosen for you, and that they're meant to be your partner in life. When you imagine your future with this person, it is like no other feeling in the world. It is a sense of peace and completeness that few others can understand. It goes beyond mere words and their definitions, as it speaks louder than any eloquent expression could. It is a deep assurance that this person has been divinely chosen by God to be your partner in life. Together, the two of you will travel through the ups and downs of life's journey, confronting each challenge as if it were one entity, united in spirit and purpose. You feel an inner contentment knowing that this person will have your back no matter what comes your way, supporting you every step of the way throughout all of life's unknowns. You have faith in them to always show up for you and stand by you when times get tough, and even when times are peaceful, because they love and care for you without fail. There is a connection between the two of you that transcends time or place. Even when miles separate you or years pass in between visits, it always feels like no time has passed at all upon reuniting with each other again. That kind of unshakable bond is something unique and special that can only be found between two people truly meant to be together. This special feeling of security and stability gives both of you strength to keep moving forward, despite any obstacles along the way. Ultimately, it serves as a reminder that no matter what happens, you are never alone because God has already picked out this perfect match for you both. Number 2. You have a mutual understanding of each other. Communication between you two will come naturally and easily, almost like no other relationship you have ever had before. Everything about each other will make sense to you both. From past experiences to thoughts and feelings, all of these things seem almost too perfect together. Communication between you two will come naturally and easily, almost as if it were a calling that has been answered. You'll find yourself understanding the things about each other that you never considered were even possible to understand, from the past to present. It's like your relationship is in complete harmony with one another, almost too perfect together. Nothing seems to be out of sync in the slightest. You both pick up on each other's cues and feelings so well it's uncanny. Not only does it make sense why you feel such an instant connection, but it also brings a newfound depth and insight into your conversations that can't be found with anyone else. Everything clicks, from shared hobbies to inside jokes, like no other relationship you have ever had before. It's almost like being able to look at life through the same lens. All of your thoughts, feelings, and experiences fit together so beautifully and effortlessly that nothing seems impossible anymore when you're side by side. This type of connection goes far beyond anything either of you could have imagined before. It's unlike any bond or attachment either of you have ever experienced before. There aren't many relationships in this world that are as effortless or as beautiful, making now the perfect time to cherish this bond between the two of you for years to come. Number 3. God confirms your choice in different ways. Whether through dreams, intuition, or outright messages from God Himself, when He's truly behind a match, He'll make sure that His presence is felt throughout the process as a reminder of His choice for the two of you. When God is truly behind a match, His presence will be felt from the very beginning of the process. He may send subtle signs in the form of dreams or intuition, providing guidance and reassurance about His choice for the couple. He might even go so far to send direct messages from Him, perhaps through the word of mouth or even a vision or dream. In any case, his influence will be evident throughout the courtship process. He may provide moments of clarity in times of confusion and bring comfort during periods of stress. With each little reminder that he has chosen this particular match for them, they can trust that they are on the right path together. God's wisdom and guidance come with an understanding that there is no greater blessing than when two people are united in love by Him. To further ensure that His intentions remain clear, God will frequently provide tangible evidence of His handiwork. A simple conversation with a stranger could result in words that resonate deeply with one's soul, providing insight into what lies ahead on this journey together. An unexpected encounter with someone in passing may contain just enough information needed to move forward and make sense of it all. Other times, it could simply be a gentle nudge from within that guides us towards where we need to go next. A reminder from God Himself to keep trusting and never give up hope for this divinely sanctioned union. Whatever form it takes, be it voice, whispers from strangers, visions, or dreams, God's true presence is always felt when it comes to matters of the heart. In these moments, we can expect to feel blessed knowing our choices have been carefully guided by Him throughout this entire courtship process, as a sign that these two have indeed been meant for each other by divine design. Number 4. Both parties feel called to serve the other. Marriage isn't just about love and romance. It's also about serving each other in little and big ways every day. When God is at work in bringing two people together through marriage, there will be a mutual desire between the two parties to serve one another selflessly and unconditionally. Marriage isn't just about love and romance. It's also about serving each other in little and big ways every day. Serving one another is often made easier when God is at work in bringing two people together through marriage, because then there will be a mutual desire between the two parties to serve one another selflessly and unconditionally. This kind of service often transcends beyond mere words. Instead, it requires consistent action over time. Every day can present a new opportunity to show love and respect through serving one another, whether it's making breakfast, running errands, or giving up something that a spouse wants so the other can have what they need. It may even involve sacrificing personal interest or comfort for the sake of relationship. In order to sustain this kind of selfless service over time, couples must cultivate an attitude of humility and honor towards their partner. By doing so, each individual in the marriage can learn to view their partner as more important than themselves and make sure their needs are met first. When couples prioritize showing love through service to each other daily, no matter how small, they will grow closer together intimately and spiritually. Through service, partners are able to demonstrate genuine care for one another on a deeper level than simply exchanging loving words or sharing hugs and kisses. Serving each other with humility and grace creates an atmosphere of trust between husband and wife, which ultimately strengthens the marriage bond significantly. Number 5. Your love is intensified by faithfulness. Above all else, faithfulness should always be present when talking about someone who God has chosen for you as a lifetime partner, both in terms of physical fidelity as well as spiritual connection with Him too. This faithfulness brings an intensity to your love which could have never been achieved alone. It's this intensity which cements your bond even further, all thanks to God's divine intervention. When it comes to finding a compatible lifelong partner, God's intervention can be felt in the intensity of your bond. Faithfulness strengthens this connection, not only between you and your significant other, but also with Him. Together, these three parts bring an immeasurable level of devotion that could never have been reached on its own.